All right. All right, 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 all right. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We are here. Sunday night football. We've got the Tennessee Titans taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are pretty much my team to come out of the NFC. I've said the Rams are going to win the NFC West. I believe they're the team that's probably going to go to the Super Bowl. They look like the team that can win it all. So here they are at home going up against a Titans team that has played some incredible football over the last several weeks. The most impressive win they had was against the Buffalo Bills. However, they've lost Derrick Henry, and we have questions as to how this offense will look without him. We'll see the answer to that tonight. Anyway, Rams going to start off the ball here first, and they're going to run it on first down to pick up a couple yards. Matthew Stafford has had a great season so far. He's done a great job. He's been balling out. 22 touchdowns to 4 picks. I don't see how Matthew Stafford's not in serious consideration for MVP. 2nd and 5, he goes to his man Cooper Kupp, and he picks up the first down. Matthew Stafford has been nothing short of brilliant for much of this season for the Rams. He has taken full advantage of the opportunity he has here with LA, and he understands the situation. He understands that this is a team that is looking to compete now, and he's got to be the guy that comes in here and gets it done. He's got to be that quarterback. He's got to be their guy. First down and 10 here for the Rams. They're going to hand this ball off here, and they're going to pick up a couple yards. Tennessee is looking to do a lot of damage here tonight. They understand what the Rams stand for. They understand how tough of a team this is, and they have to come out here and play their A game. This defense cannot slack off against this Titan offense. So this is going to be an interesting one. No Von Miller tonight. He will not make his debut here, unfortunately. But, we'll probably see him next week. But they did not want to bring him out here. Although Adrian Peterson will make his debut for the Titans here. 2nd and 7, play action. He's just going to sling this ball here to the outside to Woods, and Woods is going to pick up the first down and more. The Rams are moving the chains on their first drive. That's exactly what you want to see for the most part. Right now, the Rams have been playing fantastic football. I'm just being dead serious. The Rams have been playing amazing football. Matthew Stafford just looks restored. And this team, they look so dangerous in the NFC. I keep telling people, look out for this team, but they ain't listening. 1st and 10 here, Matthew Stafford looks. Nothing's there. Pressure comes. He gets sacked. They're going to put him in the dirt. 2nd down here for the Rams. That was great there. Great coverage here by the Titans. They gave up nothing over the top. Looked to his left, looked to his right. He didn't see nothing. Yeah, that was nothing here. Stafford had to eat that one. The 2nd down and 19 here for the Rams. Stafford, empty backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. Oh, pressure comes again. Stafford tries to get out of there, but he gets sacked once again. Pressure gets this man twice, and they're in a 3rd and long situation. This is probably going to end the drive here. 3rd down and 26 for the Rams. This was a great start to the drive, but a couple of sacks have completely ruined everything here for them. But this is great defense here. This is great defense here by the Titans. They're not going to give up anything over the top. They're going to force Matthew Stafford to try and find something underneath. They also pressured him and got past that O-line. 3rd and 26, they're just going to play it safe here, and they're going to run it. Unfortunately, due to this, they will be knocked out of bounds. Not out of bounds, but out of field goal range. So a beautiful drive that got them into Titans territory ends in a defensive dominance here on this first drive to start off the game. But this is the type of game we were expecting. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a problem for both teams. I mean, the Titans are playing with house money right now. I'm being very honest. They're playing with house money. You could not believe. Even losing Derrick Henry wouldn't be enough to bring this team down. Is Josh Allen overrated? I don't know. I mean, it's up to everybody else to do that. I don't really do is he overrated. I don't. If you feel he's overrated, he is. I've said it 1,000 times. Everybody at some point in their career has been called overrated. It means nothing to me anymore. It honestly holds no weight to me personally. But hey, feel free to call him that. I mean, I don't know. Is he overrated? Somebody will definitely say that. But it is what it is for the most part. First drive here for the Tennessee Titans. I think he's like Rodgers. When you get him off his groove, he can't get over it. Oh, I mean, that's a lot of quarterbacks. You can definitely make that argument for a lot of quarterbacks where if you get them off of their rhythm and they're not able to get comfortable in the pocket, it's a wrap. You can say that about a lot of quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers has been good for the most part to be able to dodge that stuff and still come up with creative plays by extending it. But it doesn't always work out like that. And, that's where we've seen moments where nothing comes out of the offense. Like, again, last year in the NFC Championship game, they had multiple opportunities because Brady gifted them multiple picks. They did nothing with it because the offense just spread it out. It happens. So either way, no matter what, you just look at it and you're just like, all right, this is how it's just going to be played. And you kind of just go with it for the most part if you're a quarterback. You go with it and then you try to make adjustments as the game goes on. Because they're going to bring pressure and they're going to try and take away what you do best. So it's your job to make sure you can come up with other stuff. Do you think the Ravens defense will build off their great second half performance? I hope so. I mean, it's a question. I hope so. These aren't really questions for me. This is a question for the team. I hope they build off that momentum. You would assume they would, or at least assume they would try to. I mean, that's something you'd want to build off of. If they don't do it, hey, you know what? It is what it is. But it's up to that, man. Again, they saw what they were able to do in the second half. Build off of that. It's going to be tough. You lose another starter, and it is what it is. But, again, you're just going to have to manage for the most part. But here we go. Ryan Tannehill is on the field. So are the offensive players for the Tennessee Titans. And I'm interested to see what Adrian Peterson still has left in the tank. Because they got him here. I'm interested. Hopefully, the return of key personnel, Boyle, Wolf, etc., will bolster Baltimore through this upcoming rough stretch. I hope so. I really hope so, because it's not going to be fun, man. How do you feel with Stevens taking Joker's role with the injury? He's going to have to learn. He's going to have to learn quick. He's talented. We also may see a Darius Washington play that role, so we'll see. He's talented, but we'll see. He's going to have to manage. He's going to play that role in a short week. They might alternate between the two. First down. Immediately, they hand the ball to Adrian Peterson. And he's going to pick up 3 yards here. Couldn't believe the Cowboys got sent to the shadow realm like that. Yeah, they played bad. They played bad. It is what it is, but they played bad. I guess Dak was not ready. But Adrian Peterson, first snap in a while. Back in the NFL, the first thing he does is pull off a spin move. Picks up 3 yards here. Second down and 7. Tannehill, looking all the way towards his right, gets the ball to A.J. Brown. He picks up the first down, moving the chains for the Titans. Dafe Owe has been non-existent these past few weeks. I don't know why we've been playing him in coverage. We continue to play him in coverage for the most part. Not to mention, it's not even the Dafe Owe. The entire pass rush has been non-existent over these past few weeks. And again, he's a rookie. I'm not about to sit there like, Dafe's always not producing. Oh, well, let's credit. He's a rookie, guys. He's a rookie. Like, this is not Madden where you just plug in players and they're automatically going to produce. He's a rookie. He's going to have tough stretches. Patrick Green had tough stretches in his rookie year. He started off well, and then throughout the season, he kind of slowly disappeared. It happens. He's a rookie. He'll learn. Second down here for the Tennessee Titans. Now, Ryan Tannehill has not had the best of seasons. 66 completion percentage, that's nice. 2,000 passing yards, 10 touchdowns and 7 picks, and a quarterback rating of 90. Not the best in numbers. Those look relatively average. He hasn't played well. We understand a big chunk of the reason, the main reason they're 6-2 is due to Derrick Henry. I think they all know that. But it is what it is. He's not going to be back, at least for the rest of the regular season. Maybe he gets back in the playoffs. Who knows? 2nd and 9, and Tannehill throws a pick. Wow. Right off the bat, play action here. 2nd down and 7. Tannehill throws a pick. A flag is on the play. You better hope this is on the defense. Ramsey with the pick. Jalen Ramsey caught Tannehill slacking. What's this penalty for, though? Okay, so they caught this man, Jalen Ramsey, on a taunting play. So it still will be Rams' ball, but Ramsey's going to get called on the taunting play. It is what it is, unsportsmanlike conduct. But Ramsey had the coverage on A.J. Brown, and he just jumped this. Oh, he jumped this. Ramsey just jumped this. Beautiful execution right there by Ramsey. He jumped it. Correct. Would like to see a more oppressive defensive front. Need to see hands up. Important to maintain gap responsibilities. I expect that to improve when Derek Wolfe gets back, but we'll see. So, Rams get the ball back thanks to Tannehill gifting them nice field position. Well, then again, Ramsey proceeded to throw that away. 1st down here. And Stafford is going to take off and pick up a couple yards. 2nd down here for the Rams. This defense is going to have to continue to step up. Tannehill's not been good for the Titans. I'm interested to see how Titans fans feel about Tannehill because he has not played well for you guys at all this season. I just want to point that out. Not trying to be disrespectful here, but I'm just saying. A lot of people, the main reason you're 6-2 is because of Derrick Henry, and you know it. 2nd and 9, Tannehill. What's wrong with me? 2nd and 9, Stafford pump fakes, throws to Cooper Kupp, and he picks up the 1st down. Man, I hope we get Wolf back soon. I'm hoping so as well. I can't believe the Jags beat the overrated Bills. 2021 is very similar to 2011. Anything can happen. Anybody can lose. At this point, I'm not surprised to see upsets happen left and right. Teams have bad weeks. Just don't have it consistently. The Bills had a bad game. Simple as that. They had a bad game. So they have to come back and get ready for next week. It happens. James Conner playing the best game of his life today. Yeah, he played amazing against the Niners. Here we go. 1st down. They're going to run it up their gut, and they're going to pick up another 1st down, moving the chains. They're inside of Titans territory. Gotta love what you're seeing here by the Rams. Now they're going to go into no huddle. Stafford takes a snap. Pressure's coming. He dodges it. Throws downfield. He's got him, man. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. Ball got bounced in the air. Couldn't get it done. I like what I'm seeing from Henderson running the ball. He's had a couple nice runs. Good choice of lighting. Very relaxing, especially after such a frustrating game day. Yeah, I love the light blue, the turquoise. It's turquoise. Yeah, turquoise. This is turquoise. I love it. Very calm, very chilling in here. Just chilling out, looking at my posters, relaxing. Everything is all cool here, very relaxing. 2nd down and 10 here for the Rams. They're going to hand the ball to Henderson. Henderson picking up around 4 yards here. It's going to be 3rd down for the Rams. Either way, I do like the lighting that I've gotten here for the most part. It's very chill, very calm, cool, collected. I love it. I love it. I gotta bring this out for more primetime games. I might use this for Thursday Night Football when the Ravens take on the Dolphins, because it seems very calm, very cool, very collected. Are we the number 1 seed in the AFC? No, we are not. If the Titans lose tonight, we're the number 1 seed. But if they win, they'll go to 7-2. So we're the number 1 seed right now. 3rd down and 6. Stafford stands in the pocket. Nothing's there. He's going to take off. And Stafford picking up the 1st down. So I guess technically right now the Ravens are the number 1 seed in the AFC because they are tied alongside the Titans at 6-2. But if the Titans win tonight, they go to 7-2 because they haven't had their bye week yet. So they still have a game. They played one more game than we have. So they'll go to 7-2 and they'll be the number 1 seed. Now if the Rams beat the Titans tonight, the Titans go to 6-3 and Baltimore goes back to number 1. Are you streaming Bears Steelers? I have no clue. I have to look at my schedule on Monday because I'm pretty sure I'm doing something on that day. But if I am here, I'll stream it. If I'm here, I'll stream it most likely. 1st down and 10 here for the Rams. They're going to hand this ball over to Henderson, and he's going to pick up 2 yards. 2nd down for the Rams. I don't know why I keep saying "for" like a golfer. But 2nd down for the Rams. This is a good drive here for the Rams. They got to come up with some points. Now, the Titans defense is going to have to make a stop because you don't want the Rams to capitalize off of turnovers. That's the one thing you don't want to happen. Hey, man, will your sister be joining us to rant on the Rams like last week? Nope, she's not here today, so that's not going to happen. 2nd down and 8. Empty backfield here for Stafford. Looks towards his left, throws, fires. Gets it to Cooper Kupp. He's going to pick up a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd down and short here for the Rams. NFC West going to be a battle to the end. When do the Cards play the Rams again? That's probably later down in the season. I have no clue when they play again. Like I said, the two tough divisions right now would have to be the AFC North and the NFC West. Funny thing enough, when you look at the NFC West, it's going to come down to the Rams and the Cardinals. You look at the AFC North, it's completely crazy. But I think the one that's become very interesting is the AFC West. It's wide open. 3rd down and 4. Stafford throws. It's batted down. It's batted down. 4th down here for the Rams. Looks like they're going to take a field goal. Good defense so far by the Titans, making stops. But yeah, I'm just taking a look at the standings real quick. Because, like, the AFC North and the NFC South are definitely... The AFC North and the NFC South are the 2 most interesting divisions in football right now. But, you know, I look at the AFC West and... Wow, that's not what I'm looking to put. That's not even the right button. I love how my camera loves to just unfocus for no reason. Like, no one touches it, and then it just unfocus. And then it takes 12 years to focus again. Lou, I'm right here. I always love doing this. Ugh. There. That's not even that's not it. That was what I was doing. While I get this together, let me talk about the AFC North as well. How do you beat the Bucks then lose to the Falcons? It's because it's 2021. I'm sorry. It's 2021, bro. It's how it is. Go ask the Bengals how did they blow out the Ravens and then just lose to the Jets. It's how it is. Every team in the AFC West has 5 wins. If the Steelers win tomorrow, the AFC North will also have 5 wins. Yeah, they would be 5-3, and both Cincinnati and Cleveland. Wow, you are taking 12 years to focus. I am right here. I am right here. Get your crap together, camera. But yeah, if Pittsburgh beats Chicago, then shouldn't have taken 12 years for that. But if Pittsburgh beats Chicago, then they proceed to go 5-3. So they'll just be probably, a game behind Baltimore, because Baltimore's 6-2. And just like I said, Pittsburgh will be right back at it, at arm's reach of Baltimore. We'll see. The Chiefs got bailed out by Crosby missing 2 field goals, and the refs saying the Chiefs, when the ball was supposedly touched by Packers, but oh no, it touched him. No, it hit his foot. It hit his foot. For the muff punt, it hit his foot. Like, if you look at the instant replay, it bounced off his foot. So that call was right. As for the missed field goals, that's just bad luck. But that was a muff punt. The rant was awesome. You should bring her on as a guest commentator. My sister doesn't do commentary. My sister does not do commentary. She wouldn't be. Trust me. Trust me. If I had my sister here, I would not be able to. She doesn't do commentary. Second off, she's just gonna pop off on anything. And then 3, and most importantly, trust me, if she was here, we would just be going back and forth. The stream would just be. You guys would just be sitting there watching, asking questions, and I'd just be looking at my sister, and we'd just be going back and forth. Trust me, it's not what needs to be done. Not to mention, she ain't the type of person that wants to be on camera for this stuff. So that's why you will never really see her in that many videos. She will always be in the background talking, but she's not trying to be in front of the camera. When do the Ravens and Steelers play each other? I know week 18. I'm pretty sure we play each other week 9 was the Vikings. Week 10, which will be Thursday Night Football, would be the Dolphins. Week 11 would be the Bears. Week 12, I believe, is the Browns. I think we played them week 13. Week 13 and week 14. If they could just hold their leads, pretty much. Don't even bother watching Monday Night Football. It's going to be a 10-7 final. Listen, I might. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be there. But, no, Ron, the Chiefs got bailed out for Rodgers not being able to play thanks to his own foolishness. Oh, yeah, we already knew if Rodgers played, that would have been a blowout. Like, they would have won. Chiefs would have got destroyed if Aaron Rodgers was playing in that game. So, that's just how it's been. 1st and 10, pressure immediately thrown in the face of Tannehill. He gets it off to Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson! I've been saying that. I've missed saying that. I'm glad Adrian Peterson's back in the NFL. You know, Ravens, you probably could have gone and picked him up. He was available. Why didn't we do that? That's a damn good question. I mean, you brought Le'Veon here. You brought Devontae. I mean, I guess because Adrian Peterson's been in the league for he's been in the league for a much longer time than those two. So I guess it's like, well, they can survive. Meanwhile, we don't know how much AP's got left. But, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Then again, you got Latavius Murray. So I don't think you would want to bring in all those guys. It's like Tyson Williams. It seems like they have some trust for him. Adrian Peterson takes the snap here on 2nd down. He picks up a couple yards. 3rd down. Who's been the best corner this year? I mean, if we're being honest here, in terms of who's been the best corner, I think you want to look at Trayvon Diggs. I mean, the guy is a lot of people are putting him in the conversation. He's probably not going to win it, but a lot of people are putting him in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. Like, Diggs has played fantastic at corner. I heard AP wanted to come to Baltimore. I don't blame him. He says he's not retiring until he catches Emmett in rushing yards. We'll see how that goes. 3rd and 2. Oh! 3rd and 2. A quick throw that immediately got blown up. 4th down for the Titans. They're going to have to punt this football. The Josh Allen memes are going to be glorious. Yep, Josh Allen destroyed Josh Allen today. Do you think the Chiefs will sweep both the Raiders and the Broncos? Hell nah. Hell nah. If you looked at how the Chiefs have played this season, the Broncos and the Raiders have been inconsistent. Well, the Broncos have been more inconsistent than the Raiders, but they're not sweeping nothing in this division. I think they could beat the Chargers the second time around. I think they may split with everybody in that division. I think the Broncos can get one on them. I certainly think the Raiders can beat them, and the Chargers might be able to sweep them, but I'm going to say the Chargers gets one on them. They're not sweeping the Raiders and the Broncos. The Chiefs are not they're not the Chiefs of the previous year. This Chiefs team struggled today. You were going up against the Packers team that had Jordan Love as a starting quarterback, and he got his first ever career touchdown in that game. You put up 13 points on offense. The Raiders just lost to the Giants, though. Yeah, welcome to the NFL. That's just how it is. Welcome to the 2021 NFL season. Not to mention the Giants, they've had moments. You know, the Saints were able to they were able to beat the Bucks, but they lost to the Falcons. It's all about matchups. And that's a divisional matchup. So that really doesn't matter to me. We literally saw that when we're Baltimore. Literally, Ravens fans saw that. We got destroyed by the Bengals, and then the following week, they lost to the Jets. It's just how it is. That's how the NFL season is. I can't figure out the Ravens running back situation. They can't decide on a single guy. Well, the Ravens have never been the type of team to really rely on a single guy, you know. It's always just been a mix of multiple backs. You know, like even when you still had Ray Rice, you were still like early stages, you still had Willis McGahee, and then later stages we had Pierce. So we've never really been the type of team that's like, Here's our one guy. We're just going to stick with him for majority guy. We kind of switch it up and put multiple guys. But ever since Lamar's been here, it's definitely been the case. And ever since we got J.K. Dobbins, it has certainly been the case. You know, it's actually started out with that because it's like we had Lamar, then you got Gus Edwards. That's just how it was that rookie year. It was Dixon and Edwards. Then the MVP season, you get Mark Ingram. So it was Mark Ingram and Gus Edwards as that dynamic duo. Then last year, you pick up J.K. Dobbins. So it was a mix between Ingram, Dobbins, and Edwards. Now coming into this year, unfortunately, both got injured, suffered season-ending injuries. Hoping these guys will be back next season healthy and ready to go. But this season, it would have just been Dobbins and Gus Edwards as a 1-2 punch. Similar to what Cleveland has. They have Chubb and they have... What the heck was that? They have Chubb and they have Hunt. So it was always a 1-2 punch with Baltimore. Never just one specific back. This has been a great day as a Ravens fan besides the Chiefs winning. I don't care if the Chiefs win or lose. It's not my problem. They're not in my division. They have to win their division. If I'm a Raiders fan, it'd be a bad day because I don't want to see them win. If I'm a Chargers fan, it's a bad day. If I'm a Broncos fan, it's a bad day. The Chiefs have no correlation to the Ravens. Unless we're going to meet them in the postseason, them winning or losing does not affect my life at all. Mahomes broke his pick streak. I'm sad. Well, good on him for finally getting the job done and not turning the ball over. He didn't play well, but he did enough to win. That's all that matters. Avery did a good job covering Thielen. That touchdown was a push-off, though. There was contact from both from both players, so it was a bit difficult there. I think the refs just decided to let him play off because they looked at how the Ravens defender was playing and how the Vikings defender. They're like, well, Thielen and Avery both had contact there. There was definitely somewhat of a push-off, but there was contact from the two. They're going to let them be physical, and they're going to let it play out. Flag here on the what's wrong with me? Flag on the Rams. Holding? On who? Jefferson? Holding on Jefferson for what? Okay. Well, first and long here for them. Yeah, but Ray Rice did that thing. We're not going to talk. Well, okay, we know about that. You see, Flight is a huge Justin Fields fan now. Flight's a fan of whoever he wants to be a fan of. That's just Flight. I asked, who's the better coach between Tomlin and Harbaugh? They've had terrific battles. I don't know. I honestly don't know. They're in the same tier to me because they both... Oh! Bad snap. But he was able to get it to Henderson, and the Titans' defense made a stop. Do you think if J.K. and Gus were here, this offense would be unstoppable? No. This offense would be great because the running game would never be an issue, but wouldn't be unstoppable. There's no such thing as an unstoppable offense. Like, every week, that's going to wear you down. There's no such thing as an unstoppable offense. Even the Chiefs, at their very best, are not unstoppable. They lost games. Like, Mahomes' MVP year, they lost games. The year they won the Super Bowl, they lost games. They may have lost one game last year in the regular season, but they still lost. So they're not unstoppable. They can be stopped. And as we saw in the Super Bowl, they could certainly be stopped. 2nd and 15. Tried to throw a screen here, but it was almost picked off. 3rd down and long. So no, if we had a JK and Gus, we wouldn't be unstoppable, but we would be a damn good offense because the running game would never be an issue, and with these weapons, we could do some things. You play football like actually, I don't play for a team. I play football for fun. 3rd and 15. Stafford tried to fire that in there. I don't know where he was going with that ball. Nothing there, incomplete. But no, I don't actually play on a team. I just play it for fun. Whenever I have a group of friends together, we just gonna play football and stuff like that. So I play it for fun. Which offense would you take? The 1999 Rams, 2013 Broncos, or the 2007 Patriots? Greatest show on turf. That amazing MVP season from Peyton Manning. Or the 2007 Patriots. I'm taking the 99 Rams because they actually won the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. I know the 07 Patriots were a legend with Brady. Punt. And the Titans are going to get it here. I'm sorry. I understand that the Patriots offense was legendary with Randy Moss and Tom Brady. And I understand that 2013 offense was just explosive because Peyton Manning decided to have the best year of his career. But the 1999 Rams were just fun to watch. They were the greatest show on turf, and they actually won the Super Bowl, unlike the other two. So are we ready to finally admit that Tampa Bay exposed Kansas City to the point where it left a psychological effect? I mean, again, it's not really ready to admit. It's called the Super Bowl hangover. Everyone knows about this. It's called the Super Bowl hangover. Not every team suffers from it, but most teams do suffer from it, especially if they lose in a tough loss. When the Rams lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots, the following year they suffered the Super Bowl hangover and missed the playoffs. The Niners suffered the Super Bowl hangover and then ended up, and it resulted, their hangover involved bad play and injuries. But Super Bowl hangovers are a thing. The Falcons suffer the Super Bowl hangover. It happens. The Chiefs are going through the same thing. They suffer the Super Bowl hangover. It's nothing new in the NFL. The Chiefs are just the latest team to suffer through that. 1st and 10. Quick throw here. You're going to pick up a couple yards. 2nd down here. And they're going to run this clock out. That will be the end of the first quarter. The Rams are up 3-0 here after 1 quarter. We'll see what happens moving forward. But Titans trying to get on the board, put some points up. Rams trying to get into a rhythm. The Rams win with a 1 seed again. Yeah. I mean, with a 1 seed right now. And if the Rams win, we just hold on to the 1 seed. Would you rather take the 2012-2013 Ravens defense or the 2021 Ravens defense? I mean, why wouldn't I want to have Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Terrell Suggs back? That's not a question. That's a question that you know the answer to. What is the greatest team to never go to the Super Bowl? I know there's some Cowboy teams that definitely deserve to get that. There was a Washington team, what was it, in the 70s and the 80s, that definitely looked like it could do it. There have been plenty of teams that have done that throughout NFL history that started off like either 9-2 or like 6-1 or 6-0, and then they proceeded to fail and miss the playoffs. So there are plenty. Wait. Should we say the Houston? What was it? The 1994 Houston Oilers. Everyone thought that they would actually go up. They would actually be able to get revenge. They would get to the the AFC Championship game and get revenge. Only the thing that ended up happening is they ended up losing to Montana and the freaking Chiefs in the divisional round. Could I say the 99? No, I wouldn't say they're the best team to not make the Super Bowl, but I think they deserve consideration because that team was supposed to be stacked. They actually tricked people into believing that they were a Super Bowl contending team. Meanwhile, on the inside, there was a lot of turmoil. So, like, that Oilers team in 94 should have got to the AFC Championship game. And because they failed to show up at home in the divisional round against Montana and the Chiefs. Funny part is, they played the Chiefs during the regular season, and they beat them, but Montana didn't play. So, all of a sudden, Joe Montana comes up. And it's like, all we got to do is beat Montana. He's old. He's at the end of his career. Montana's like, I still got some magic left. I don't even know how they lost. And the sad part about it is the, what was it? The 2-point conversion wasn't a thing back in the 90s. So, like, they couldn't deal. They, like, just couldn't do anything for that. You couldn't go for 2 back then. So, if you were down by 8, you're kind of just screwed. Especially if you're down by 8 in under 2 minutes and no timeouts left, you're kind of screwed. The game's over. Which game surprised you the most this week? Well, there's one game that really surprised me. Well, I mean, yeah, Falcons beating the Saints, but the Jaguars beating the Bills is the number one game that surprised me. When Panthers lost, they went 6-10 the next year. Yeah, it happens. 2nd and 3. Defense makes a stop here. It's going to be 3rd down. Do you have confidence in the Heat trying to make the finals again? I have absolute confidence. I like what I'm seeing from Miami. They look like one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. I would take them over a lot of teams. I believe in the 7-game series, they can beat the Nets. They can beat the Celtics. They can beat the Bucks. They can beat the Sixers. I just believe that. We would have to see it go down, but I believe they can get the job done. That's just me. They have one of the best defenses in the league and one of the best offenses in the league. They're efficient. Third down and 6. And what? A.J. Brown was wide open. Dropped the pass. Disgraceful. In 2012, 2013, Ravens allowed like 29 points in the Super Bowl. I mean, we've all talked about this. If the lights don't go off, we blow out the Niners. And in 2020, the 2012, 2013, Ed Reed and Ray were entering out of their primes. Yeah, I'll still take that team. I would still take that team. The Patriots suffer a Super Bowl hangover after 2007. If not, do you think Brady doesn't go down? It would be Patriots versus Cardinals Super Bowl instead of the Steelers. I don't. Well, I mean, Brady got hurt in 08, so that's tough. That's tough. And if Brady doesn't go down, would it be Patriots? First of all, I don't even know how the Patriots would have been in 08. That's one. Two, is a good chance if the Patriots were competing. That means Baltimore probably goes to New England instead of Pittsburgh. I'm thinking Baltimore probably face off against somebody else in the division round, and the Steelers have a date with New England. That would have been a death sentence, and we would have gone on to go up against the Patriots. Now, will we have beaten the Patriots in New England? That's a different case. So, we were definitely a team to compete, but I don't know if we would have beaten them in 08. Well, we had one of the better defenses in the league, one of the best, so we might have had a chance, but I don't know. D-Wade, that's the answer. I love AI, but it's D-Wade. Thoughts on the Sixers this season so far? They're playing great. Despite all the situation that's going on with Ben Simmons, they're playing great basketball. And they're the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, so they're doing something right. You think if Montana didn't get injured in the 90s NFC Championship game, the Niners would have won? You could make that argument. Not only that, but they still would have had Montana for like another couple years. All right, we saw once he got his back injured, we knew the end was near. And San Francisco knew that as well. So, yeah. I remember A.J. Brown called LeBron running back over the offseason. Good for him. I don't know if they can beat the Bucks. I believe they can beat the Bucks. I definitely believe they can beat the Bucks. Again, I keep trying to tell you guys, last year you saw that as a sweep. Y'all didn't understand this. I expressed this. Y'all weren't watching Miami basketball because y'all don't watch my team. But I said this last year. Coming off of the finals loss, Miami did not have that much time to recover. Neither did the Lakers. We had 2 players that were dealing with injury. Dragic was playing. He played game 6 with an injury that should keep him out for several months. Bam was also injured. Coming into last season, the team was filled with injuries. So we were injured. Our players didn't have that much time to be on the court with each other because our starters didn't play that much games with each other during the regular season. So we struggled to stay healthy. We struggled to have people in the starting lineup, and we just couldn't build chemistry because they couldn't play that much. So by the time we got to the playoffs, Jimmy, who came back, he was coming off an injury. None of these guys had played with each other for that much, so the chemistry's not there. Meanwhile, you got a Bucks team fully ready to go. Chemistry's there, so obviously we're going to get swept. This year, everybody's healthy. The chemistry's there. You take them on in the 7-game series. I'm telling you, with the way we're playing right now, it's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be what you think. Celtics are disappointing again. It is what it is. What do you do for work? I work in marketing. Though I don't want to work in marketing long term. I just work there right now. Hopefully I could do something for myself, but I'm not trying to work in marketing long term. Are you surprised the Chiefs defense only held Green Bay to 7 points? No, because Jordan Love is not like, I'm not surprised to see that. Jordan Love wasn't ready for that moment. He's not ready yet. We know he's not ready yet. Simple as that. We know he's not ready yet. So you throw him out there with not that much practice time with these guys, and he's not exactly ready. He's still young. He's still learning. And you expect him to take on an NFL defense. I've said this. The worst defense in the NFL would beat most college teams. That's why there's a gap between this and the NFL. I thought you worked at Wendy's. Bro, that was years ago. I worked at Wendy's years ago. I work in marketing now. I work for a company. Like, I was working with Wendy's back in, like, 2018, 2019. I work for a marketing company right now, so that's where I am. But, yeah, that was years ago. But I'm not surprised by what I saw by the Chiefs' defense. False start here by the Rams. You're already backed up, so it is what it is. If Goodell didn't cut the foul, that Super Bowl would have been 41-14, potentially. I'm taking D-Wade over AI. That's just me personally. I'm just saying, D-Wade had one of the greatest finals performances we ever saw. I mean, people were comparing this man to Michael Jordan after that performance in 06. I love AI, but nah, I'm taking D-Wade. If you could take one of the Ravens players off of IR and they could play, who would you pick? Give me, again, I've said this, either Marcus Peters, give me J.K. Dobbins or Gus Edwards, or you can give me Marcus Peters. One of those guys back. Simple as that. One of those guys back. Which Week 9 games are you most? Oh yeah, I said I was just mostly surprised by the Falcons beating the Saints. Oh well, the what's it called? The Broncos destroying the Cowboys, and then the Browns destroying the Bengals. Did not see that happening. 3rd down and 4 here for the Rams. Here we go. Stafford takes the snap. Looking. What is he doing? Get rid of the ball! Oh, he threw a pick! Oh, my God! Oh, my God. Stafford threw a pick. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Titans. What the hell? If nothing's there, get the ball out of your hands. You're in your own goal line. What are you doing? Oh, my God. The Bills really lost to Urban Meyer, though. It happens. It happens. And he caught COVID. Yeah, they caught that as well, so, you know. Who do you think OBJ will sign with? Well, according to him, he will sign. If he somehow clears waivers, he wants to sign with a contender. So, look at the teams you consider contenders in the AFC. Look at the teams you consider contenders in the NFC. And go to one of them. I look at the Packers. I look at the Rams. They could use a 3rd guy. The Chiefs will look at him. I look at the Saints. Those are teams that may use him. What's been the game of the year so far? I don't know. The Ravens, any game you've seen against the Ravens will probably be one of the games of the year. Westbrook's fit with the Lakers suck, right? Yeah, he doesn't fit within the Lakers offense, but they're going to have to make it work. Good thing is when LeBron's in, he's going to take the ball out of Russ's hands, so when the game's on the line, he's not going to make bad decisions. Dude was wide open, touchdown, Titans, they take the lead here. So now Stafford's going to have to come out here and make up for his pick. I don't know what the hell he was doing. That was stupid. Stafford should have just took the safety. No, don't take the safety. How about get the ball in your hands quicker? If nothing's there, you're backed up at your own goal line. If nothing's there, get rid of the football. He held it on for just a little bit longer, and all of a sudden he just spun around. Once you get spun around, at this point, trying to get the ball in your hands is just stupid. You're going to get picked off. Imagine if Odell signs with Baltimore and utilizing him correctly. I see a lot of people saying Odell to Baltimore. I'm not against it. I just don't see it happening. It's like, okay, you add another weapon to it, you know, because Sammy, you don't know if Sammy's always going to be healthy, so you add another weapon with OBJ, and if you could utilize him in the offense, it'll be something good. But me, again, it's a nice weapon to have, but I'm not going to be sitting here and thinking to myself, oh, we need OBJ. No, I'm not even expecting us to get OBJ. If it happens, cool, but I'm not sitting here thinking that. Stafford showing his true form. Detroit Stafford came out right there. Yeah, I told you to never underestimate my Titans. I mean, it's a long game, man. We know what your Titans are capable of. You guys are the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. So, yeah. What was the bigger upset? Colts, Jets, Super Bowl, or Patriots, Giants, first Super Bowl? Patriots, Giants, first Super Bowl. I mean, I know, again, to this day, people still look at the Colts up. Sorry, not the Jets upsetting the Baltimore Colts. I get it. It happened. But, I mean, y'all gotta let that go. Like, I'm serious. Y'all gotta let that go. Because what you guys have done is you've basically made Joe Namath look like one of the most... He's literally one of the most overrated quarterbacks in NFL history. I love him. He's a gangster. He won a Super Bowl in the fur coat. Legend. But because of that Super Bowl, people throw him into top 10 lists all the time. Like, that Super Bowl somehow supersedes any Super Bowl you've seen. So if you ask me which one is a bigger upset, I'm saying the Giants beating the Patriots. Nobody picked the Giants to win that game. Do you understand? Nobody even thought they would get that far. People were ready to say Eli Manning needs to go and freaking Tom Coughlin needs to go. Like, he needs to be fired. They need to replace Eli. They should have never got that far. Meanwhile, the Patriots were dominating everybody left and right. So, they were undefeated. Not to mention, the fact that they upsetted them ruined the only chance. We would have seen the second ever perfect season. 19-0. So, because of the Giants, we didn't get to see that. So, no, I'm saying... the bigger upset was the Giants beating the Patriots because you stopped the team from reaching immortality because they would have been immortal. That was reaching immortality. Nobody could have taken that away from the Patriots, no matter what you wanted to say. 19-0, they would be immortal. But the Giants took that away. Your top 5 games of the year so far. Honestly, I don't know. Any Ravens game. Honestly, any Ravens game would probably be within my top 5. Because we've literally done nothing but gone down to the wire, playing primetime games, and go to overtime. Do you plan on going to a Ravens or Washington game this year? If so, which games would you go to? Probably later down in the year if I have an opportunity. Actually, if I'm probably going to go to a game, I'd probably go to a playoff game if the Ravens make the playoffs. Pelicans AD or Kings Boogie Cousins. Pelicans AD, he's more talented. But Boogie Cousins was a beast. Boogie Cousins was technically more accomplished than AD with the Pelicans. But I'll take Pelicans AD. Joe Namath cold-blooded. Hey, good on him for getting the job done, but nah. If it wasn't for the Super Bowl, Namath would have been absolute trash. I wouldn't say he'd be trash, but he wouldn't be rated the way he is. Simple as that. He wouldn't be rated the way he is. I said Boogie's more accomplished, but AD, he's more talented. What upset this entire season has shocked you the most out of all 9 weeks? Maybe week 1 with the Packers, because with the way the Packers have played, getting destroyed by Jameis Winston in week 1, that is definitely a consideration. But then again, maybe the Jets and the Bengals. 1st and 10 here. Stafford throws another pick. He threw a pick 6. Oh my God, Matthew Stafford is choking. What is he doing? Matthew Stafford has thrown 2 picks in 2 drives. He threw a pick, and then he just threw a pick 6. What the hell is Stafford doing? I just said this man's been balling out of control. He only had 4 interceptions on the season. Now he's thrown 2 today. Oh my goodness. What is this man doing? Wow. So you're going to play like that, huh? That's just what's going to happen? Okay. That's cool, Stafford. I picked you guys to win tonight. You're going to play like that? It's not like I don't need you, It's not like it's already been a rough day for me. Is Bud Dupree still on the Titans? I do not believe he is. So, Stafford, get your crap together. Get your life figured out. Because you've just gifted them 14 free points because you wanted to play bad. So, get your crap together, Stafford. Get your senses together. Bring it on back. And let's work this out again. These are the moments where you got to question Stafford and be like, man, sometimes he can turn into Detroit Stafford. And that's an actual problem. Because, I don't even know what he was doing. He was careless with that throw. I mean, he was just careless with that throw. That was a dumb throw. That was a stupid decision by him. He was just being careless. He was literally being careless with the ball. I don't mind being the 2 seed. I don't care where we rank. 1, 2, 3, 7. I don't care. My goal is to be in the playoffs. Once you get into the playoffs, you can compete for a championship. That's it. Get into the playoffs. I don't care if you're the number 1 seed or the 7th seed. Everybody's got to go through a run. Who is more unmobile? The Tree, Big Ben, or the Ageless Wonder TB12? Big Ben, I'd probably say. It's weird, but Tom Brady has never been able to run. Never been able to move. I would say Brady. At least Ben had some moves. And even now, I mean, he can't do nothing. But I still feel like even now when I see this man run, I'm like, yep, still faster than Brady. But Brady didn't make his career off of running the ball. Who could win MVP? Or who do you think can win MVP or your top 5 NBA MVP? I mean, this year in terms of the NBA, Jokic is putting on the case for himself. Jimmy Butler's in the conversation as well. You can really look around. It's not clear just yet, but I feel like, hey, I'm just saying Jimmy's got a shot this year. But Jokic might have a chance to go back and back. Giannis's name could be thrown into this. Depending on how Steph Curry plays down the stretch when he gets Clay back, that could happen. It feels like several guys can definitely be within it. If the Nets can get something really going, KD might actually get in the conversation because he's playing well. And despite the fact that Harden hasn't played his best basketball, but he's had his moments. He's played well in some games. You think Lamar can catch up to Peyton's 5 MVPs? No. I don't think Lamar cares about that. MVPs are just personal accomplishments. He wants rings. If anything, he wants to catch up to Peyton's Super Bowl rings, which is 2. He wants to win multiple championships. So, yeah. Stafford's caught in a genjutsu right now. Yeah, Jimmy Butler, Luka, Jokic, Giannis, KD, Curry. I agree with that. Luka is definitely, with the way he played. Man, that game winner against the Celtics, that was cold. I don't know how the Celtics let that man get any space. You do not give space to Luka. You gave him space and let him pull up for that step back 3. Do you know how many times he's killed teams like that? You just don't do it. You don't do it, Boston. You don't do it. But they did it. So it is what it is. But, yeah, it is what it is. All right, Rams down 14-3. Let's see what this man Stafford can do with the ball this time around, because you over here choking. He's choking. My Lord, is he choking. Taking a look at the NBA. Because Miami doesn't play till tomorrow. We play the Nuggets. So I see Nets beat the Raptors. Pacers beat the Kings. Wizards have been playing great basketball. They are 7-3. I'm surprised. Wizards actually look good this year. Wizards have beaten the Bucks. Magic beat the Jazz. How the hell did that happen? Cavs beat the Knicks. How the hell did that happen? Thunder beat the they beat the Spurs, and then we got the Warriors going up against the Rockets. How the hell did the Knicks lose to the Cavs? Cavs are 7-4? What the hell's going on in the Eastern Conference? So 76ers are 8-2, Heat 7-2, Nets 7-3, Wizards 7-3. Oh my God, what type of Okay. You hate the Celtics, right? I don't hate the Celtics. I don't have any beef against the Celtics. I mean, I guess there was definitely a rivalry for a couple years, because when LeBron came over to Miami, that big 3 of Pierce, KG, and Allen going up against our big 3, that was definitely something there. Henderson picking up the first down. Let's go. I think Ed Reed should have won Defensive Player of the Year and MVP 2008, even as a defensive player. Could have happened. Unfortunately, didn't. They should have learned from last year. They should have. Don't underestimate Miami. Don't underestimate Miami. Don't play down to their level. True. But I don't hate the Celtics. It's a healthy rivalry there, but I don't hate the Celtics. I don't even think I have any hatred for any NBA team. I have hatred for NFL teams, but when it comes to the NBA, I don't really have any hatred for any NBA teams, which is weird. Like, even though the Bulls were supposed to be the Bulls and the Patriots, wow. The Bulls and the Pacers during the 2010s, they were definitely a threat to Miami. Didn't hate them. Celtics, didn't hate them. If I'm the Rams, I'm running the ball until we get to 3rd and long. You can't always just continue to run the ball like that. If running the ball is effective, that's nice. But if they're making stops, you got to switch it up. You got to be creative. 2nd and 6, quick throw here to Henderson. He picks up a couple yards, 3rd down. Philly looking pretty good, if not better, without. They have been looking better. I'm tired today. I'm very tired. But they have been looking better. As a 76ers fan, I should not like the Heat, but they're a good team. Yeah, I don't really think it's hard to have any hate when it comes to the NBA. It's like hating against rivals. Like, where do I have to hate from? Especially as a Miami Heat fan. Who would I hate in the Eastern Conference? It's nothing there. I remember the times when KD was still with the Warriors. Everyone just personally hated that team because they ruined competition. 3rd and 5, and Stafford gets sacked. Okay, this is just happening. This is just happening. The only team I hate: Pats, Celtics, Browns, Bengals. Okay. Have you seen the Gardner bent picture of Lamar? The gender bent? No, I have not, and I don't think I want to see that. Lasequa Jackson. I don't want to see that. Off topic, but Titans kind of have a dirty defense, yet no one talks about it. Oh! Someone just got hurt. One of the Rams players just got hurt. I hope he's fine. You think the Ravens-Raiders rematch rightness we would win? I was like, you think Ravens-Raiders rematch rightness we would win? I mean, if we were to rematch with them, I'm pretty sure the Ravens would win that game, but I don't think that's happening this season. I don't see both of these teams making the playoffs and meeting up with each other. Here comes the fearsome 4 of Simmons, Dupree, Autry, and Landry. They're playing well. Who would you rather have, DK Metcalf or King Henry? Give me King Henry. The sad part is, man, if you would, let me tell you something that would have been absolutely disgusting. And honestly, I don't even know how teams would game plan for that. You give Lamar Jackson a Derrick Henry, and you tell me how, keep the weapons we have on offense, all the stuff. Give Lamar Jackson a Derrick Henry, and tell me how you're going to stop the Ravens' offense. I would need a legitimate answer. If you were to, Derrick Henry's never leaving Tennessee. They're not letting the king go. But if Derrick Henry was if for some reason he would come down to Baltimore, you give Lamar Derrick Henry alongside J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. Please tell me how you're going to stop that run game. I would need somebody to explain how you're going to stop that run game. Who would rather fight, Metcalf or Henry? I'd rather fight neither one of them because I don't want to die. Well, I'm not going to die. I'll just get the crap kicked out of me. I'm not about to fight professional athletes. Both of them are legit athletic freaks, so I'm not fighting either one of them. Who would I rather fight? Neither. I'm going to just take the L and say, you got it, bro. You got it. Jonathan Taylor, the best running back in the league. You can make an argument for that because he's been playing great. You can definitely make an argument for that because, yeah, he's been playing great, but I'm not 100% sure you can say that. But you can definitely make an argument. You can definitely make an argument for that. But, yeah, can you imagine Derrick Henry alongside Lamar? I mean, that would be disgusting. And then you get J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards, too. I mean, at this point, don't even show up to the game. There's no point in playing football with this team. Like, you would get embarrassed. But damn, the king is down. Long live the king. He's not here. That's crazy. He led the NFL in carries, rush yards, average for. He led the NFL in so many things, man. Oh, my God, the king. They missed the king. Titans missed the king, but right now they're taking care of business right now, up 14-3. Thanks to Stafford gifting them 2 picks. So defense has actually been playing well for the Titans. Credit to them. Play action. Tannehill throws. He gets it to Julio Jones. Montana or Young? Come on, man. That's not a difficult question. It's Montana. It's Montana. Imagine telling somebody 10 years ago that Adrian Peterson would be on the Titans. I mean, nobody would have expected that. But, I mean, if you're telling me it's at the end of his career and he's pretty much out of his prime and damn near done, I can see that happening. If you got offered $20 billion to defend EDB in court, would you take it? No, I'm not selling my soul for doing that. Money's the root of all evil, and it's not everything in this world. I'm not about to sell my soul for money. 1st and 10. We're going to run this ball here. And they're going to pick up around 8 yards. 2nd down for the 2nd down for the Titans. Bro, Rams, come on. I picked y'all this week. Yeah, I picked them, and they're not playing well. They're not playing well at all. But, yeah, I'm not selling my soul. So, my answer is no. Y'all are free too, but I'm not selling my soul. I'm not so pressed about money. I'm not so obsessed about getting money that I would sell my soul for something like that. Money isn't everything in this world. You know, money can't even buy you happiness. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're not happy in life, it means nothing. Oh, they're trying to do a Philly special. Oh, that turned out pathetic. That was as bad. I would take it, but I'll be trashed during the case. Yeah, I'm not going to have it on the record that I decided to become. Because even if you're trashing the case, you still took it. It was like, oh, well, you were the defense lawyer for this guy. So that's just written in history. I'm not about to do nothing like that. Randy Moss or T.O.? That is a damn good question. That might be the best question you've asked me. It's definitely one of the best questions. Randy Moss or T.O.? Because we've been asking. Both of these guys deserve to have the title of second best receiver all time. T.O. was an absolute monster. Randy Moss was a highlight reel. Who do you take? And this is tough because both of them did get to play in the Super Bowl, and they were so close to winning, and they just didn't get it done. So they don't have rings. They put up a lot of numbers. Oh, my goodness. What do I say? I would probably say I'd probably take Randy Moss, man. Randy Moss was just electric. I'd take Randy Moss. I'd edge him out. Randy Moss would edge out T.O., but both of them were so gifted, man. My God, they were so gifted. If Henry comes back and the Titans get Tannehill, Henry, Peterson, Brown, and Jones, how do you stop that? You can stop that. It's not like they're unbeatable. 3rd down and 4. Oh, what a beautiful throw. That was a nice throw in a tight area. Picking up the 1st down. But, yeah, I mean, that can be stopped. Like, I don't know why everyone's just assuming this is some unstoppable offense that cannot be stopped. Every offense in the NFL can be stopped. Like, it's not like they cannot be beat. Oh, they can be beat. Any team in the National Football League can be beat. There's no such thing as an unstoppable offense. Mistakes happen. Sometimes you're just not in rhythm for a game. They can be beat. Any team in the NFL can be beat. That's why we've yet to see some team go 19-0. Because teams can get beat. 1st down and 10. Nothing really there. Super Bowl or Mary? Give me the Super Bowl. Give me the Super Bowl. That's easy. Super Bowl. Like, that's not even a question. Super Bowl. Yeah, T.O. had an attitude problem. T.O. had his issues. He wasn't the best of teammates, but T.O. had his issues, but he was still great, and he was still fun. I don't think he was the biggest problems in all the team he went to. There was just some issues left and right, especially with the Eagles. I'm not putting that on him. That was a mix of him and Donovan McNabb. But it was mostly McNabb being jealous because the Philadelphia embraced T.O. in a way that they never embraced McNabb, and McNabb was jealous of that. Every time I see Sean McVay, he reminds me of the PE principal from South Park. PC principal? That's funny. Russ or Dame? I mean, if we're talking about right now, I'll take Dame. But if we're talking about all time, you got to take Russ. Russ is more accomplished than Dame. I know we tend to forget this, but I mean, Russ got an MVP. Russ, historically, his numbers and all this other stuff, we know what he's accomplished. But I know it's been a long time ago, but Russ at least, he played. He didn't take his team there, but he played in the NBA Finals. Let's not forget that. But yeah, Russ is just more accomplished. His resume is just more accomplished than Dame. And he's been a superstar longer than Dame. Dame right now would probably just be the better choice. Just right now as a player, you would take Dame. But Russell Westbrook all time is just better than Damian Lillard. And unless Damian Lillard picks up an MVP or gets to the finals, all time it's going to be hard to see him surpass Russ. One has to go. No more Kingdom or no more One Piece. Well, I guess I'm not finishing Kingdom because I'm about to lose One Piece. But by the way, I mean, I'm not giving up either or, but I guess Kingdom's going to have to go. Sorry, Kiakai. I mean, I wanted to see the journey you and Shin would go on. I wanted to see the end of Kingdom, but I guess if I had to give up one, that's going to happen. I have to see the Straw Hats find the One Piece. Like, I've been reading this series far too long to not see the end of this journey. And it's going to be a weird day. If you're a One Piece fan, it's going to be a weird day when the final One Piece chapter comes out in 2,000 years. Hopefully it does come out in our lifetime. But can you imagine that? I couldn't imagine the final chapter of One Piece coming out. This series has been alive for like 20 plus years. It's been too long. So I couldn't imagine the series ending. But it will end one day. Do you think the number 1 seed can help or hurt your team more? It depends on how you play it. I mean, getting that extra rest can definitely help a team, but it can also get you off rhythm. 2nd and 10. And that was a tough hit right there. Receiver could not hold on. 3rd down and long. But, yeah, I think the 1 seed in some cases can help your team. Because if your team's banged up, yeah, the extra rest can help you guys. Not to mention, it's one less game you have to play if you're going on a run. Because you start off in the division round, not the wild card round. So if you win the division round, all of a sudden you're in the AFC Championship game or the NFC Championship game. You win that game, you're in the Super Bowl. So 2 wins and you're in the Super Bowl. Whereas the wild card round, you got to win 3 games. And winning 3 straight games in the playoffs is not easy to do. Who was the better receiving duo, T.O. and Jerry Rice or Chris Carter and Randy Moss? That's a 3rd down and 10. Julio almost picks up the 1st down. I think he's short. That is a tough one. Oh, my God. T.O. and Jerry Rice or Chris Carter and Randy Moss. Oh, my God. I don't even know who to pick. I mean, that's such a tough duo right there. I want to lean towards... Nah, I think I'm sorry. Just T.O. Jerry Rice is the greatest receiver ever. T.O.'s in the conversation for the 2nd greatest receiver. 4th down here for the Titans. They have all the momentum. They can definitely go for this. Oh, they tried to sneak it. Did he get it? I think he got it. 1st down picked up by the Titans. 1st and goal here. They're trying to put all the pressure on the Rams right now. But yeah, T.O. and Randy Moss are in the their conversation for second greatest receiver of all time. So I'd probably look towards saying T.O. and Jerry Rice. If only those two would have been able to win a Super Bowl together, that would have been amazing. Cavs Kyrie or OKC Russ? Again, right. Again, OKC Russ. Again, if I'm taking it on my team, I'm taking Cavs Kyrie. But again, resume-wise, Russell Westbrook's resume is just a little bit better than Kyrie's. But that ring definitely helps Kyrie's record. But I'd probably take Kyrie on my team if I'm having to make a choice. But Russ's his resume is still more accomplished than Kyrie's. How much more hours are in total in One Piece? Bro, I can't even give you the number. Like, it's too much. I can't give you the number of hours. You will lose days. Maybe, you know what, let's not even get to it. It's just too much, man. I can't give you a number for hours. Prime Jerry Rice and Randy Moss or prime Deion Sanders and Ed Reed. I don't even know who to pick for that. You can go either way. I don't know who to pick for that. Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison or Tom Brady and Gronk. Tom Brady and Gronk, that's not a question. Tom Brady and Gronk. They've been dominant for longer than those two. Tom Brady and Gronk, that's not a difficult question. Now, Jerry Rice and Randy Moss versus Deion Sanders and Ed Reed, I don't know who to pick. Eli or Peyton? Peyton's the better quarterback. We already know Peyton's the better quarterback. That's not a question. Now, both brothers won 2 Super Bowl rings. That's nice, but Peyton's still the better quarterback. Simple as that. Rams are trying to make a stop here. It is 3rd and goal. They can't afford to let these guys get in the end zone. So this Rams defense, they must be tired because Stafford has not done a great job helping them out. They got to make a stop here. Tannehill throws. Back of the end zone. It's caught. But out of bounds. A.J. Brown was not able to get both feet in bounds. 4th down and goal here for the Titans. They might go for it here on 4th down. Oh, getting some jabs here. But it's 4th down and goal here. Now, the Titans, again, they're being hella aggressive, which I like. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. I do not blame them. Go for it. Here we go. 4th down and goal here. Wait, looks like they're going to have to take a timeout. They might want to reevaluate this. Which is fine. Reevaluate it. It's all good. But 4th down here, we will see if they will choose to go for this or they'll take the field goal. I mean, again, you already got points here. I would want to be hella aggressive and take it here because if you can get into the end zone, you'll be up 21-3, which puts so much pressure on Stafford and this team. With the way they've played so far, you can really put a lot of pressure on this team. Like, you can actually put a lot of pressure on this team. So, I'd go for it. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. 4th down and goal here for the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill lined up under center. Are they going to run this? Play action. Tannehill. Open space. He's going to get in. He's going to walk in for the Titans touchdown. And just like that, the Titans have taken a 21-3 lead. And they have stunned the LA Rams. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. CP3. The answer is CP3. And yes, I know about that series. Oh, Beelzebub. Yeah, I remember that story. That is such a weird name. And that freaking demon baby always gets me. But, yeah, I know that series. It's a good series. It's nice. I like it. Don't even know why he has to take care of that baby, but hey, he has to. It is what it is. Who's your favorite? I don't have a favorite. I actually don't have a favorite. If I was to pick, I mean Lucifer? But I don't really have a favorite. So who is next man up at free safety for Baltimore? I mean, looks like Brandon Stevens might take that role. Adarius Washington could take that role. We'll just have to see. But we got guys that could take that role. So it'll probably be a mix between Stevens and Washington for the most part. But we got guys that could take that role. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil nothing. But yeah, Rams got to get something going. At this point, with the way you're playing, you got to get something going. Yeah, we know where that's going. But yeah, you got to get something going. But yeah, this is bad. That's 2 picks. Yeah. Stafford's stats tonight do not look good. They do not look good at all. So he needs to get it together. But yeah, he's got to get it together. Do you believe in upsets? Yeah, absolutely. We saw an upset happen today. the Jacksonville Jaguars upset the Buffalo Bills. So it's definitely this. I wouldn't even count this as an upset. Can you really count that? I mean, actually, it should be counted as an upset. Had you guys had Derrick Henry, no one would be surprised. But like, I guess this counts as upset. But I mean, this is the same Titans team that beat the Buffalo Bills. So they destroyed the Kansas City Chiefs. Is anyone surprised that the Titans are a good team? I told you guys if their defense gets it together, they're going to be a team that's going to compete for a championship this year. I clearly specified this. Coming into the season, I said the Titans were high on my power rankings because I was like, yeah, if the Titans ever get it together defensively, they are going to be a tough team to beat. And so far, they've gotten it together defensively for over the last couple weeks. They played great defense. Well, I'm going to say great defense, but they've made stops in crucial situations. But yeah, I do like what I'm seeing from the Titans. But to win like this on the road is shocking. Yeah. Winning on the road like this is shocking. We'll see if this holds up. Are they who the hell is this? I mean, they're showing. Is that Stafford's girl? I don't know. She's wearing it. I don't know. Well, 2:10 left to go in this game. Stafford has to get himself together because right now he's playing like crap. Yeah, from what I've seen here so far, offenses, they're bad on third down conversion. Oh, turnover. Yeah. Stafford. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the offense, the offensive stats for the Rams. They look bad. You're 7-1. Get your crap together. And don't give me the fact. Don't give me they can't come back. You can come back. You're 7-1. You can come back. Not to mention Stafford over the middle. It's caught. And we have officially reached the 2-minute warning. So we'll see what happens. They're going to have to go run a game winning drive here. Not game winning. A freaking 2-minute offense. They're going to have to run a 2-minute offense here. Unfortunately, this is tough for them. They have to score here. Titans get the ball back coming out of halftime. So if the Rams don't score here, you will go into the locker room down by 18. You can't let that happen. It's basically flipped. First, it was the Chiefs' offense that was great, and the Chiefs' defense was terrible. And the Chiefs' defense is great, and the Chiefs' offense is terrible. I wouldn't say the Chiefs' defense is great. They played a great game today, but the Chiefs' defense is not great. They're not great. They're not great. The Chiefs' defense is not great. What's happening is the offense is not able to compensate for the defense not playing well, and because of that, they're losing games. Now, when the defense does play well and they lose, that's strictly on the offense. Oh, snap. I was supposed to read. Oh, I could watch that later. Prime AP or Prime TD? I don't know how to answer this question. You know what? I'm going to give it to Prime TD just because of what he did in the postseason. Simple as that. What this man did in the postseason for the Broncos, I'm going to give it to him. If you go look at what he did in the postseason, man, you'd be shocked. He's probably the greatest back I don't even, what is it, greatest postseason running back in NFL history. You can make that argument. Because what he did in the postseason, my God. So, yeah, TD. Just because of the postseason, because he did it when it matters most. Though you could probably say AP maybe a little bit. I don't know. They're both great. All right. I'm going to take a quick look here. See any other updates. Sucks what's happened so far. But, you know, is what it is. This was a great day of football for a good chunk of teams. For my team, it was a very stressful day. But we got it done, so it's all cool. Yeah, under 2 minutes here. So it is time for the Rams to run the 2-minute offense. Rams are going to have to run the 2-minute offense here. First and 10 here. I'm taking Reggie White. You could take either or, but I'll just pick one of the two. Wow, they immediately blitz this man. Pressure immediately comes and hits Stafford. I don't think this offense right now, I don't think they have anything going for them. You got weapons here, but you got nothing going for them. You know, you guys could have used Deshaun Jackson. I'm just saying, you know. Y'all let him walk. He's with the Raiders now. Y'all could have used Deshaun Jackson, but, you know. 2nd and 19, you get the ball to Cooper Kupp. You know, I'm just saying, like, Odell is available. If you need a guy, go take him. Like, I can't afford to play like this. This is supposed to be the team I said that's going to the Super Bowl. Y'all play like trash right now. Like, my team, you're the pick I chose to win the NFC West. You are right there, man. You are right there with the Cardinals. Don't blow it now. The Cardinals didn't even have Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, and they still won. You can't screw this up for me. Come on, Rams. Get your crap together. But, yeah, Stafford's been seeing nothing but pressure all day. So, like, they've been coming at him. They have been coming after Matthew Stafford all day, and it's been rough. It's been rough for him. Do you think Kyle Shanahan should be fired? You can make the argument. I don't know if he's going to last the end of the season if his team keeps playing like this. 1:29 left to go in this game. 3rd down and 13. Stafford. Oh, he throws, but it's batted down. Wow. This Titans defense is aggressive. They have dominated, absolutely dominated the first half. This is crazy. Yeah, they've dominated the first half. And now they have to punt. The Rams offense has no life. Sean McVay's just walking around with this disappointed look in his face. I don't know what to tell you. What's that, 13? I am very tired. I will probably sleep after this. Or just relax. Who knows? All right. So, Titans do get the ball back. In good field position. 1:14 left. What Ravens-Viking game was better? 2013 or now? 2013. It's nicest went to OT, but 2013 had 5 touchdowns within like the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. He had 5 touchdowns. That is so rare. You don't get to see something like that. So 2013. But yeah, I'm. This game was also cool, you know. Being down 14, I don't like being down by double digits. This team needs to get their crap together. But being down 14 and then having to pull off a comeback and then finding a way to win, we shouldn't have to continue to do this. If the Ravens could pick up a player from the movie The Longest Yard, you could take anybody, man. You could take anybody. Any one of those players would help out. Any one of those players will help out. You could take any one of them, and they would help out. Especially on the defensive side. On the Ravens, the new Chiefs. The Ravens are the Ravens. We're not about to be like, oh, they're the new Chiefs, or they're old this. No. The Ravens are the Ravens. They're no other team. They're no one else. They play the way they play. They're not the Chiefs. Well, we're not going to do nothing like that. Man, this Rams team is absolutely disappointing me. You're ruining my bottom line, bruh. Do you understand? Losing this game is going to make it really bad for me. Do you know how poorly my games went? I did not expect all these upsets. I was like, okay, it's going to be a good week of picking football. But all of a sudden, the Browns decided to blow out the Bengals, which is fine. But the Saints lost to the Falcons, of all people. You beat the Bucs and then lost to the Falcons. Someone explain that to me. But I can't stand the fact that the Bills lost to the Jaguars. After seeing that, I completely understand why my predictions went the way they did this week. Do you think the Bengals are frauds? It's a long season, so they can always redeem themselves. I'm not gonna call a team a fraud because again, when they were 5-1 or when they were 5-2 and had the number 1 seed in the AFC for that 1 week, people were calling them contenders, especially because they blew out Baltimore. I'm not gonna call them frauds now just because they lost a couple of games. We'll see what happens in the next several weeks, but I'm not calling them frauds. Falcons are a very underrated team. They have talent, but they just don't close games that well. Like, they're not consistent in closing games. But they're a talented team. 1st and 10. Tannehill looks towards his right, and he immediately gets dropped. He gets sacked by Floyd. They're going to let this clock run. I don't even think the Rams are looking to get the ball back at this point. They just want to get into halftime and try and reevaluate the situation. Matthew Stafford's been terrible. 2008 Lions or 2017 Browns. 2017 Browns. Wow, I have been yawning like several times over. But here we go. 2nd down here for the Tennessee Titans. Rams defense knows they got to make a stop here. Oh, the Rams did call a timeout. They did call a timeout. 2nd down and 15 here for the Titans. Titans are probably going to look to hand this off. That's what I thought. Hand it off, and they're going to pick up some nice yards. It's going to be 3rd down and short here. That was a hell of a gain. 3rd down and short here for the Tennessee Titans. If they convert here, oh, man. At this point, if they convert here, you're just hoping the Rams defense can hold off and give up only a field goal. Will Sammy play Thursday? They're expecting him to play Thursday. They wanted him to go, but apparently his thigh wasn't feeling 100%, so they decided to hold him back, but they expect him to play on Thursday. Third and 1. Tannehill finds A.J. Brown, and he picks up the 1st down. At this point, you just let the clock run. If you're the Rams, you let the clock run. Let Tennessee call their timeouts. Prime Deshaun Jackson or prime Crabtree. Deshaun Jackson. King of Netherlands, Michael Jackson. Come on, man. I don't want to do that. Michael Jackson. Shaq or Hakeem? Oh, Hakeem. Hakeem's better than Shaq. That's just the thing. I'm sorry. Hakeem was better than Shaq, and we know that. I'm not even joking. Hakeem Olajuwon is better than Shaquille O'Neal, and that's just not. I don't even have to debate that. I'll take prime Flacco, but I don't even have to debate that. But then again, prime Eli was something different, but so was prime Flacco. Shaq or Bill Russell. Now, that's a tough one right there. I'll probably take Shaq. Yeah, I mean, Shaq was definitely dominant. I mean, he was the most dominant force we ever saw. When he was with the Lakers, Shaq in 2000 was the most dominant force we ever saw. But Hakeem was just better than Shaq, and we all knew that. But Shaq was definitely more dominant. No one was more dominant during their time as a player than Shaquille O'Neal. When he played for the Lakers, the level of dominance this man played at, it was a different level, man. It was a different level. The way he was able to dominate the game in 2000 was something different. Scores 20-3. Well, 23. The score's 21-3. 55 seconds left here. Titans still have the ball. Do I even want to come back to see the second half? Tennessee's already dominated. Why would I want to come put myself through this again? And now, what are they arguing with the refs for about this time? talk about anime. I could easily do that, but like, I mean, I could easily do that, but I don't even know what I'm supposed to talk about. One Piece is awesome. Kingdom is great. If you haven't read Kingdom, go find the manga. It's online somewhere. It's a great series. Then again, if you're not about historical mangas, you're probably not gonna read it. If you're looking for other mainstream stuff, go watch Dragon Ball or Naruto or Bleach or something like that. I don't know what are kids into nowadays. My Hero and Black Clover and stuff. What if the 2000 Ravens time traveled 19 years in the future to play with the 2019 Ravens offense? Then we'd win a Super Bowl. These are weird what ifs because you know that's not happening. But I mean, if they did that, I would assume they'd win a Super Bowl. Then again, I have no idea how the 2000 Ravens defense. Here's the thing. I know we want to talk about the defense of old, but here's my whole situation. You understand that the 2000 defense cannot play like the 2000 defense, right? Like, everyone understands that. The way the game was played. Oh, Steve Nash. Steve Nash was better than Stockton. That's not a debate. Steve Nash was better than Stockton. But you understand with the way football is played in the 21st century, with the way football is played now, compared to where it was in 2000, the Ravens defense wouldn't be able to be the Ravens 2000 defense. It's as simple as that. So I love that defense, but that was a different era. Same for the 85 Bears. The 85 Bears, the 02 Bucks, like these defensive, even the 2015 Broncos couldn't really be like that because football has changed. 2000 Ravens, do you understand the amount of flags and penalties they would deal with? You can't play football like that anymore. 2nd and 5, Tannehill gets sacked. Kawhi or Curry? Well, Kawhi is the better overall player in terms of just better two-way player because of what he brings to the table offensively and defensively. He's the best. He's one of the best, if not the best, two-way players in the league. So Kawhi is the better player in terms of what he's able to do. But Curry's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. He's a 2-time MVP, 1 being unanimous. He has 3 rings. Curry has the better resume. Curry will be ranked higher all time than Kawhi. Kawhi may be the better player because of what he's able to do offensively and defensively as opposed to Steph Curry, who doesn't really play defense. But Curry's going to be ranked higher all time. And with that tackle, we are going into halftime. I could use it. The Rams are getting thrashed. Titans came out here and made a statement. They are up 21-3. Titans will receive the ball coming out of halftime. Until then, I will see you guys in the second half. All right. Well, that took much longer than I expected. So, apparently they got down. Okay, so I guess the defense was able to make a stop, and the Rams got down to the goal line, and it looks like they scored a touchdown, but it was reversed because the guy stepped out of bounds and then reestablished himself. So instead of it being 22 to potentially, or 21 to potentially 10, it's instead 21-6. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I still think the Rams are probably going to lose this game. Either way, we're back here for the second half. Not gonna lie, man, I was preoccupied for the last 10 minutes with something. Not gonna get into that, but it is what it is. You know how life is. But 21-6, you're down by 15. 8:15 left to go in the game. Plenty of time. Like I said, you can make. That was a long break. I wish it was a break. I was coming back here, and then I immediately had to go and discuss something, and that entire discussion took a long time. Obviously, I'm not going to get into that discussion because that's personal, but that was a long discussion about certain topics, and after that discussion was over, I came downstairs. That was an important situation that had to be handled, so handled it. But we are back here, and Tennessee still dominating this game, up 21-6 now. I am still tired. I am still tired. It's been that type of day, man. I am still tired. Either way, Rams have been nothing short of a disappointment today. I am very disgusted by what they've presented to me today. I honestly cannot believe they've played this poorly today. I don't know what to take of this, man. 1st and 10, they're going to run this ball with Adrian Peterson. And he's going to pick up a couple yards, 2nd down here. But I cannot believe the Rams are playing like this. This is sad. This is just sad. Y'all going to play like this. I put my trust into you. I'm kidding. But yeah, credit to the Titans. They're playing well. They're playing well. Second and 7 here for the Titans. Quick throw here to Julio Jones. And they actually make the stop. They stop him. 3rd down here for the Titans. Rams at this point, all you need is for your defense to make stops in the second half. Defense got to make stops in the second half. Offense has to come up with some points. Like, you've got to score. It's that type of situation where you got to score. You got to put something up. Rams, bro, they're playing bad. They could fix it all with. They're only down 2 possessions. The game's not. We literally saw Baltimore. We saw Baltimore today down 14 in the 3rd quarter, and they found a way to come back and win that game. It's far from over, man. Rams need to make. Oh, speaking of that, false start. So that's definitely going to help the Rams defense here on 3rd down. So now it's going to be 3rd and long here, and all you need to do is make a stop. 3rd down and 8 here. Rams defense got to make a stop. Get the ball back to your offense. Let's see if they can go down the field, put up some points, and maybe you can get right back in this game. It's far from over. 2-possession game. They just need to make some stops. 3rd and 8. Here we go. Tannehill. Tannehill throws. He fires. It's caught by A.J. Brown. Question is, did he catch it? Was it enough for the 1st down, or was he short? He's short. They're going to say he's short. 4th down here. They're probably going to punt this. They're inside their own field. They're going to punt this. You're playing the Vikings and Rams playing the Titans. It don't matter. Football is football, man. It's any given Sunday. We literally saw the Buffalo Bills get shut down by the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's any given Sunday. I don't care who you're playing. It's any given Sunday. Not to mention, let's not forget, the Rams are 7-1. The Titans are 6-2. So if you're telling me a 7-1 team can't pull off a comeback against a 6-2 team, then how are you 7-1 in the first place? How can you be considered a Super Bowl contending team if you're not prepared for moments like this? Like, yeah, well, it's the Titans. Okay, and they're the Rams. They're 7-1. They're supposed to be one of the best teams in the NFC. So, they're supposed to be one of the most explosive offenses in the NFC. So, guess what? Do what you've been doing for much of this season and get in gear. Simple as that. I don't care who you're going up against. It's any given Sunday. As long as there's time on the clock, you have a chance to make a comeback, go out there and produce. So, it just comes down to that for the most part. No, Rams are supposed to be this great team. They're 7-1. You're 7-1. So, go out there and do what you got to do to win the game. That means defense making plays and making stops. Offense getting something going for the most part. And just get the job done. That's really all I can say. Get the job done. You're a 7-1 team. I'm not going to give you excuses because, oh, well, you're going up against the Titans. Okay, you're 7-1. They're 6-2. Both of you guys are supposed to be contenders. You've gifted them points. Go out there and get it done. Baltimore, like Lamar and the Ravens offense gifted 7 points to the Kansas City Chiefs to start off the game. And then they gifted them by giving them another touchdown. We were down 14, and we went out there and made plays. That's just what you got to do, man. It's the NFL. But now, Rams will get the football. We will see what they do with it. Got to get something going. Oh, another At Home with Baker Mayfield commercial. Don't you just love these commercials? Still plenty of time left in this game. Anything can happen. A comeback can be on the horizon. But again, it's up to the Titans defense to make sure that doesn't happen. They've done a great job in terms of making stops. So you would hope they could continue to make the stops. Because you don't want to give up points at this point. But Rams defense seems to have woken up. And now they're starting to stop the Titans offense. So now it's time for Matthew Stafford in this offense to wake the hell up. The game's not over. Wake up. You can still come back. Baltimore put up 21 answer points. You can do the same thing too. First and 10, Stafford is going to throw it to Woods. Woods is going to pick up a couple yards here. Second down for the Rams. At this point, they got to get, I don't know if they can get anything going downfield. The Titans aren't looking to give up anything big over the top, so this is where it's going to be very tough to see anything come up from that. All right, second down and 4 here. They're going to run this with Henderson, and Henderson picks up 3 yards. It's going to be third down and short here. Got to get something going here either way. Either way, you got to get something going here. Third down and 1 here for the Rams. Again, they need anything they can get on offense today. They got to get something going. I'm not saying it's 4-down territory, obviously not, but Baltimore understood the moment, and they chose to go for it on 4th down inside their own territory if they didn't get it. Third down and 1 here. Stafford, he's going to fire. He finds Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp trying to break a tackle, but he's going to be taken out of bounds. First down picked up here by the Rams. They are trying to march down the field. If they can score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, all of a sudden it's a 7-point game. Everything that's happened throughout the first half of this game becomes immediately irrelevant if they can score here. 3:49 left to go in the third quarter. Plenty of time for a comeback. This drive needs to result in points for the Rams. They can't afford to turn the ball over. First and 10, Stafford fires and just misses his guy. He had an open Higbee, and he just missed him. Second and long here for the Rams. Stafford, you know you got to hit that. Like, you know you got to hit that. Matthew Stafford, 15 to 26, 164 yards and 2 picks. He has been awful today. I mean, just awful. Second and 10 here for the Rams. Empty backfield here for Matthew Stafford. Quick dump off here, and they're going to pick up a couple yards here. So it's going to be third down and short for them. Third and 4 here. Stafford takes a snap, looks, pressure's coming. He's going to dump it off here. Can his receiver, can he? Oh, did he get the first down? Did he get the first down? It feels like it's close. He's going to be short. I'm going for this on fourth down. I don't care what this is. Sean McVay, go for it here on fourth down. He's short. It's 4th and inches. That's a quarterback sneak right here. That's a quarterback sneak right here. Line up Matthew Stafford under center, and you sneak this. They're not going to sneak this. They're going to run this. Higbee looks like he got it. So they're lucky. Higbee looks like he got it. This will be a first down for the Rams. And again, 2:22 left to go in the third quarter. They must score here. They got to put up points. It's as simple as that. They got to put up points. Ravens tried a trick play today. I was surprised. Did not expect to see that, but hey, at least they tried to be creative. They got it to Bateman. Bateman couldn't get it done. Nuggets Mello was nice. Knicks Mello was nice. I don't either or. You're getting Knicks Mello was the same as Nuggets Mello for much of it. I guess Nuggets Mello was still young in his prime, so I guess Nuggets Mello, I don't know. First and 10 here. Throw over the middle to Cooper Kupp. He makes the catch, picks up a couple. Second down here for the Rams. They're within range, man. They gotta punch this in for points. They gotta punch this in for points, and they gotta punch this in for points fast. They can't afford to let this game slip ahead of them. Second and 5 here for the Rams. 1:23 left to go. They are at the Titans' 30-yard line. Matthew Stafford will take the ball under center. They're going to hand this ball off to Higbee, and he's going to get tackled behind the line. There's nothing there. I don't know why they're taking this so slowly and they're letting the clock run like this. You understand, like, you need as much time as possible in case you end up with a field goal here. Like, why are you letting the clock run like this? I don't want to ruin the mood, but did you already talk about the Henry Ruggs situation? I haven't spoken much of it. I don't really plan to speak much of it. It's just, all I did was say prayers up to the family of the woman. Oh, third and 6. Stafford gets sacked. They're going to have to take a field goal here. Oh, my goodness. All I said was prayers up to the woman as well as the dog. Prayers up to the family of the woman and the dog, because she lost her life because Ruggs wanted to be reckless. And again, I keep saying this, man. Just don't drink and drive. Stop being stupid. At this point, you didn't make a mistake. You know damn well the consequences of doing this. You know damn well you're not supposed to do it. You didn't make a mistake. You should be held accountable for all your actions. So he will be held accountable for his actions. Simple as that. 4th down and 11. They're not snapping this ball. Come on, bro. They're not snapping this. They're at the 36-yard line. They're kicking this field goal. On 4th and 11, they're not snapping crap. They're kicking this field goal, and they're going to make this 21-9. Well, if they can hit the field goal. How much film Rams watch on Titans? I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure they watched a good amount of film. Today doesn't seem to be a situation where it's about film. It's about execution. And right now they have, well, Matthew Stafford has been executing very poorly today. So, yeah. Yeah, just don't drink and drive. Like, it's just as simple as that. Like, that's not a mistake. You should be held accountable. That was an action. You chose to do that. That was an action you willingly chose. So you should be held accountable for your mistakes. Just prayers up to the woman that lost her life, as well as the dog. Prayers up to the family of the woman that lost her life. Just prayers up. My condolences to that family. May that lady's soul rest in peace. And Ruggs needs to be held accountable for his actions, because that wasn't a mistake. Drinking and driving is not a mistake. They first of all, they warn you about this all the way back in high school. They warn you about this in high school. They warn you about this in driving school. You have enough information to know that you should not drink and drive. If you drink and you get in that car and you make a mistake, and you end up killing somebody, it's not a mistake. You're held accountable. Those like, we've all made mistakes. But no. We've been told several times. We've seen the consequences of taking said actions. If you choose to take that action, it's not a mistake. You chose that. Be held accountable for your actions. It's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. Drinking and driving will never be considered as a mistake to me, because it's straight up that we already know you don't do it. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. You willingly took that action. You willingly took that action. If you don't have any self-control, if you're going to go out to drink and you don't have any self-control to know your limits, can't help you. You got in that car, it's not a mistake. You chose to do that. It's simple as that. Henry Ruggs' career is over. He killed her, and he could have killed or hurt himself. It was a dumb move. Yeah, it was just a stupid decision, and it cost him his career. Titans versus Cardinals, dark horse Super Bowl matchup. I mean, potentially, with the way the Titans have been playing. I wouldn't. That's not even a dark horse, bro. It can't be a dark horse if both teams are playing well. Cardinals are 8-1. The Rams are about to lose this game most likely. So you have the Titans going to 7-2. One team 7-2, the other team is 8-1. That's not a dark horse Super Bowl matchup. At this point, they'll both be the number one seed in the AFC and NFC respectively. So that's not a dark horse matchup. So they're going to go for the 54-yard field goal here, start of the fourth quarter. They got to get this kick, man. Oh, my God, they got it. 21-9. All of a sudden, you're down by 12. So now you can play this out right. It's still a two-possession game. Still plenty of time left. Now you just got to hope your defense can make another stop for you. Like I said, this isn't a time where you would want to sit back and be like, oh, yeah, let's go for our 4th and 11. Just kick the field goal. I know dang well he can afford an Uber. He's an NFL player. It ain't even about the Uber. The NFL has designated drivers for all NFL players. The NFL has that. Designated drivers for all NFL players. So they have that to make sure their players don't go out there and do something reckless. If you're in trouble, you could call them. They'll find you. So they have them for these players. He could have chose that, but no, because he had his nice car. I don't even remember what the car was, where model was, but he had this nice car. He was with this girl. He wanted to go out, party, drink, get back in the car, do his thing. He could have just called an Uber. He could have called a ride. He didn't do that. And because of that, that decision cost him his career, and it cost that lady her life. 14:55 left to go, man. We got a whole quarter left of football left to play. 21-9. This game is far from over. Now, what will the Titans do? How would they respond? It's up to this Rams defense. This Rams defense that's shown up for much of this season. They got to show up today. Now, Von Miller, he's on the sideline. They could really use Von Miller today. They could really use Von Miller right now. It's crazy. Bro, I know Von Miller was very hurt when he got traded because Denver is his home and he didn't want to leave. But, man. Oof. When he didn't want to leave, but he was like, hold on. I don't want to leave. I'm going to miss it. I was shocked. I was hurt. But then he calmed down. He accepted. They was like, wait, I'm going to L.A.? And they 7-1? Bet let's. And I get to play with Aaron Donald? Bet let's do this. So I know he's very sad and heartbroken that he has to leave Denver. He gave his all to that city, and he will always be a Denver Bronco. But the man's in Los Angeles, and he's playing for the Rams, who are a Super Bowl contending team. They're going to run this up the gut here. Second down. Why isn't Von playing? He has an injury. It's not a big injury, but it's an injury in terms of a situation where it's like, it's not a big injury, but there's no point in putting him out there because he's injured. Just give him another week to get adjusted, and he'll be fine. So he'll play next week, but it's due to an injury. Yeah, he risked his girl life, too. I don't know if she was drunk or not, but she willingly got in the car. So I can't even say he risked his girl life because she willingly got in the car. If she was drunk, then at the same time, both of them made a bad decision. But hey, she chose not to drive. So that would be more so held up on Ruggs for choosing to drink and drive, especially when they're both drunk. I don't know if she was intoxicated as well. Potentially, probably so. But, you know, if she was sober, then I have to question her decision making, because you're gonna let your man who's drunk, who completely drunk, drive. You don't do that. If she wasn't intoxicated and she was sober, there's no reason he should have driven that car. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't want to continue to go on about this. We already know how the situation is. We'll see what happens with him, but we're moving on from that. 1st and 10 here for the Titans. They are at the 38-yard line. They know they got to put up points. They have to keep putting the pressure on to the Rams. Play action. Pressure. And Tannehill gets sacked. This may be a hold. This may very well be a hold. You cannot hold on to Aaron Donald for that long. This is going to be on the hold. This is going to be a hold. It's got to be on the Titans. Holding offense. He got the sack, man. You're not stopping Aaron Donald if you're going to match him up one-on-one. You got to double team him. So this is going to count as a sack. Yep. Declined. So Aaron Donald just sacked Ryan Tannehill, 2nd and long here for the Titans. While they were holding Aaron Donald, and he still got the sack. Look at this. Tannehill had no time. He had no time. It's going to be like, what, 2nd and 16? Might even be more than that. 2nd and 17. The Rams, wow, the Titans have sacked Stafford more than the Rams have sacked Tannehill. That's crazy. 2nd and 17, empty backfield here. Tannehill, quick throw. And it's going to be caught. They're going to pick up maybe 7 yards here. This will make it 3rd down and long still, but it'll put them in the better situation. Raiders have too many troublemakers. Gruden, Ruggs. Yeah, but, you know, a lot of NFL teams have troublemakers. Cowboys have some troublemakers. In fact, Cowboys don't really care if you have a criminal record, as long as you can help them win. Simple as that. 3rd down. And we're really going to have Von Miller and freaking Aaron Donald in the same defense. That's crazy. 3rd down and 10 here for the Titans. This is a big down. If the Rams defense can get them off the field, this will do wonders for them. Oh, big play. Tannehill goes to Julio Jones, and he picks up the 1st down. Nice throw by Tannehill, picking up the 1st down, running the clock. Man, the Rams really needed to make this stop. But Julio Jones is still Julio Jones. He found the right spot he found the soft spot in the defense. Stood right there, gave Tannehill a chance. Perfect throw, on time, got it done. First and 10. They're going to hand this ball off, and he's going to be stopped. Going to pick up a 3-yard gain. 2nd down here for the Rams. The Rams, wow. 2nd down here for the Titans. Don't you? There you go. 2nd down here for the Titans. I don't know if he has or not. I'm pretty sure he does. We know about the incident that happened. So I guess that counts as that, but he wasn't ever charged. But I'm not talking about that. 2nd and 8 here for the Titans. Rams defense knows they got to make a stop. At this point, they're inside your territory. You can't let them get into field goal range. 2nd and 8 here. Oh, false start. False start. They've had problems with this today. False start on the Titans. So false start will cause a 5-yard penalty. So a 2nd and 8 turns into a 2nd and 13. And once again, the Rams defense has to take advantage of this. 10:56 left in this game. Got to make a stop here. Empty backfield here for Tannehill. He's going to find somebody open. So it's going to be a quick throw. It's going to be a quick throw. Tannehill looking, firing. Oh, it's tipped in the air and almost picked off. Ramsey tipped it. He couldn't catch it. Ramsey was this close to picking off Tannehill for the second time this game. Couldn't get it done. Meanwhile, Stafford is practicing throwing on the sideline. He better hope to God they can make this stop so he can get the ball. Third down and 13. Rams defense needs to buckle down here and force the Titans to punt the football. 10:50 left to go in this game. Plenty of time for a comeback for the Rams. It starts here. Wow. They're giving off a lot of cushion here on this third down and long. Tannehill looking back. He's going to fire. Nobody's there. Incomplete. The Titans will have to punt the football. Nothing comes of this. And the Rams defense makes a stop once again. They're going to get the ball back to the offense, and we'll see what their offense can do. Down by 12, you got to score a touchdown. You need to come up with more than a field goal. You need touchdowns at this point. So you need 7, and then at that point, it'll be a 5-point game. But you got to put points up here. This is big. 10:44 left to go in the game. Now, both Tennessee and the Rams have all 3 timeouts left, so we'll see how this works out throughout the quarter. But Rams got to put up some points. Get away from it. Oh, he caught it! He really tried to catch it and go with... He caught the punt, picked up a couple extra yards, and went out of bounds, but it was all cool. But 10:35 left to go in this game. Rams have a lot of work to do if they're going to make this comeback. Either way, it's a long game here. It's a long game here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long game here. But, something's got to happen for the most part. Yes. Those jokes are back. But either way, Rams offense got to get something going here. Let me actually go get myself some water real quick. Rams got to get something going offensively. Hey. Rams got work to do. Rams got work to do. All right, Rams got a lot of work to do if they want to come out of this with a win. Either way, they got to get something going. Got to get the job done. They got to figure something out. Ooh, Matthew Stafford. 15 and 25, 153 pass yards and 2 picks. Easily the worst game he's had today. All right, first down and 10 here for the LA Rams. Down by 12, 10 minutes left to go in this game. They've got to march down the field. It's got to be a long drive for them, but they got to put up points. This Titans defense has done a great job not giving anything up over the top. Stafford takes a snap, quick throw here. He gets it to Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's going to pick up 9 yards. Cooper Kupp's been nice today. 7 catches for 61 yards. He's been nice. He's been nice. He has been nice, but... Ow. Just moving up here. He's been nice for much of this game, but you're going to need some big plays here. Second down and 1. Stafford's going to take this under center. Play action here. They're going to roll him out. Stafford has time. Looking. Fires downfield. To absolutely no one. Incomplete. Third down and 1 here for the Rams. Who is he looking for? Yeah, you would have to beam that down the field. Third down and 1. Y'all know you got to pick this up. This is 4-down territory. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all cannot give the Titans the ball back. It's 4-down territory. You better hope to God you pick this up. 3rd and 1. They're going to run this ball. Henderson picks up the first down. Flag on the play. Oh, my God. Holding on the offense. The absolute worst thing that could happen for the Rams. Oh, the Rams are screwed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rams are screwed. I'm sorry, man. This is a done deal. This is a done deal. Sean McVay doesn't even know what to say at this point. Whitworth was caught holding. Yeah, he held. So instead of a 3rd and 1, it's a 3rd and 11, and now you gotta give time for Stafford here to find somebody. They're really in trouble here. 3rd and 11. Pressure coming. Stafford hangs in the pocket. Finds somebody. Oh, he's broken through. It's Woods. He's going to be stopped around the 38-yard line. Big play for the Rams offense. They needed that. Best throw of the night for Matthew Stafford. Big gain here for Woods. Wow, that was the best throw he's made all day. Where's that been? That's the Matthew Stafford we've seen this season. Where's that been, man? 1st and 10. Stafford looking. Has time. Pocket's clean. He throws. Fires. Caught by Woods. First down. Inside Tennessee territory. And all of a sudden, the Rams offense seems to finally woken up because they're making plays. Where has Woods been the entire game? I've been wondering. Well, here's Woods. He's making plays now. First down here. Woods, 5 catches, 73 yards. These last 2 plays, he's made plays. Matthew down the field. Oh! Oh! Wow. The ball got tipped by a Titans defender, but it was almost caught by Higbee. That would have been a hell of a gain. 2nd down and 10, but it was close. That could have been picked. It was this close to being picked. Stafford tried to sneak that in because Higbee was wide open, but he didn't see the defender. Long Sr. almost got that, and Higbee almost made that catch. 2nd down and 8 here for the Rams. 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 10 for the Rams. 8:17 left to go in this game. Snap the ball, man. Stafford takes a snap. He's going to fire real quick. Gets it to Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's going to pick up 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and short for the LA Rams. This is where they got to pick up that 1st down, man. They got to keep this going. You got about 8. You got 8 minutes left to go in this game. Still down by 12. Plenty of time left. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. You never know what can happen here. It's time for this Rams offense to get going and get in the end zone. Third and 3. Empty backfield here. 3 receiver set. Here we go. Stafford. He gets the protection. Fires to Henderson. Henderson is stopped short. He stopped short. 4th down here for the Rams. They got to go for this. They got to go for this. That is a hell of a tackle here. He grabs his legs. That's a great tackle. That's a great tackle. Henderson would have picked up the 1st down if he doesn't grab that one leg. That was a great tackle right there by the Titans. So now it's 4th and 1. Under 7 left to go in this game. They got to get it together now. They don't want to utilize their 3 timeouts. They understand that it's tough here. If they don't get this, they're in trouble. 4th down and 1. Here we go. Play action. Matthew Stafford stumbled and just threw it up. And Stafford took a shot. And he looks hurt. Stafford looks hurt. It's not their night. It's not their night. It's over. Stafford is limping. He stumbled. He stumbled. He had a receiver there and he stumbled. Yeah. McVay. It's over, bruh. It's over. With 7 minutes left, it's over. With under 7 left to go, they failed to convert on 4th down. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, it is over. It's over. Honestly, might call it a day here because it's over for the most part. But Stafford looked like he got hurt. He was on the floor. He looked like he hurt his knee. I'm hoping for the best, but it's over. It's most likely over. 7 minutes left. You're down by 2 possessions. You can only hope that your defense can force a 3 and out. You can get the ball back, but it's probably over. Nothing here about Stafford. Yeah, Matthew Stafford looks like he took a shot. A bad one. And if he can't play for the rest of this game, it's over. .6:39 left. And the Rams turn it over on downs. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. This game is over. I might get ready to wrap it up myself. We'll see how it goes for the most part here for the last couple of minutes. If the Rams can somehow pull off something special, we'll stick around. But with Stafford getting hurt like that, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it might just be a wrap here. Oh, next week's actually interesting. AFC West matchup. Kansas City versus Las Vegas. This division's getting very tight, so both guys need this win. Kansas City's still third in the division. They need this, man. They need this. But the Raiders can really do a heavy blow on Kansas City if they beat them. So 1st down and 10 here for the Titans. They can pretty much wrap this game up if they can just hold on to this 12-point lead. But now it comes down to the Rams defense. Can they make a stop? Can they force a turnover? Who knows? If I'm the Titans, I'm just running the football. First down here, they're going to run it with Adrian Peterson. And they're going to make the stop. He picks up maybe 1. 2nd down here for the Titans. Ooh, so it looks like Stafford twisted his ankle on that last play. Oh, that's tough. It's been a tough night for Stafford. And then he twists his ankle. Second and 9 here. Tennessee's just running the clock down. I'm not even looking to throw this. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to just run this ball. Adrian Peterson finds a second burst and picks up even more yards. Instead of it being 3rd and long, it's going to be 3rd and short. Adrian Peterson making plays. He bounced off and cut it back to the left. So now it's going to be like 3rd down and 3 here. Now, I mean, with the clock ticking, time is not on the Rams' side. 3rd down and 3. They got to make a stop somewhere. Yeah, he got hurt. He twisted his ankle. 3rd down and 3. I don't know what type of play design was this, but this was stupid. So now they're going to have to punt the football. But there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. They called roughing the passer on the defense? On Aaron Donald? For what? I'm with McVay. They called that? Oh, I am done with this league. If that ain't the definition of soft. Oh, he pushed him. Personal foul. He pushed him. That's a penalty. Really? Really? Welcome to the NFL in 2021. This league has gotten softer by the day. That's a penalty? Really? That's roughing the passer in 2021? You push him late. You think we get a Jackson 5 on Thursday? Maybe. I'm just done, man. This is crazy. They called a personal foul, roughing the passer, for Aaron Donald pushing. This man pushed. He pushed Ryan Tannehill. Penalty. What? I didn't go anywhere. I was just busy with something. But I've been back since I've been back for pretty much most of the third quarter and all of the fourth quarter. Y'all had a good comeback today. Yeah, appreciate it, man. It's a great comeback. Down by 14, pulling off the victory. That was nice. Almost blew it there in overtime, but hey, we held on. 2nd and 10. Play action. Tannehill dodging pressure. Oh, he shovel passes it, and they still make a stop. 4:07 left to go in this game. And they're going to call a flag. For what now? Okay, that's a good call. All right. I had to take a look at it. That's a good call. It went from what is pass interference a few years ago to what is roughing the passer. All right, this call on roughing the passer, this one is it. But these two penalties have essentially ended the game. The Rams are done. Game is over. I'm sorry to say, but 11 penalties for 110 yards. You give up 110 yards on 11 penalties. You give up, first of all, the fact that you had 11 penalties and it totaled over 100 yards, it just shows the type of day the Rams have had. It's been that type of night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to say, the game is over. I don't like to say this prematurely, but you've given up over 100 yards on penalties. They have complete control. Game's over. A.J. Brown's got them at the goal line. Game's over. I'm going to tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, if Tennessee scores a touchdown here, I'm cutting the live stream, and I'll call it a day. I am very tired right now. I'm not about to sit here for the last 3 minutes and watch the Rams do absolutely nothing. If they score a touchdown here, we call the game. I'll see you guys later. Probably tomorrow night. Maybe. I don't know. Either you'll see me tomorrow night live streaming or Thursday Night Football because Ravens take on the Dolphins. But I'm not going to sit here and put myself through the rest of this because I'm very tired. 1st and goal here. They score a touchdown. We done. 1st down here. They're going to run this ball. Rams defense needs to hope for a miracle at this point. Sad part is now with the way the situation is, they have to call their timeouts, really. Really? The game's over. The game's over, man. Let them score a touchdown. The game's over. So the Titans are 7-2 and they have the number 1 seed in the AFC. This is crazy. Funny thing is, if Baltimore beats the Dolphins, they'll tie them at 7-2. So it's just that the Titans have one extra game. They're a game ahead of us. They haven't had. I don't think they've had their bye week yet. And again, I don't care about the number 1 seed. I just want to win the division. Number 1 seed, number 2 seed, who cares? We were the number 1 seed in 2019. We lost. 2nd and goal here. All right, Titans, put this to sleep so I can go to sleep. They're going to run this, and they're going to make a stop. 3rd down and goal here. Giants beat the Raiders today. The NFL's here. Nothing made sense today football-wise. But it's any given Sunday. It's any given Sunday. You know, if the Rams even had a chance, those 2 roughing the passing calls pretty much ended those chances. Do you believe in the Tennessee Titans now? Again, it's a long series. I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I believe in them after we're in week 9." I don't do nothing like that. My team is 6-2, and I've said they're not a Super Bowl contending team. So if I have said that about my team, what makes you think I'm gonna say Tennessee is all of a sudden a contending team? Like I said, down the stretch, I don't play this. It's week 9. Week 9. Hit me up week 16, and I'll give you your answer. But week 9, no. I don't do that on week 9. 3rd and goal. All right. Adrian Peterson. My voice is gone. Adrian Peterson scores a touchdown. And let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen, with this touchdown, the Titans have iced the game. They will move on to 7-2, and they will hold on to the number 1 seed in the AFC. Meanwhile, the LA Rams will drop to 7-2, and again, they'll lose an opportunity to fight with the Cardinals. Cardinals won today. They're 8-1. You're dropping to 7-2. What an embarrassing display here by the Rams. What an embarrassing display at home. The Titans came out here and punched you in the mouth. But with that being said, man, I'm cutting it here. I appreciate you guys. The game is over. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. With that being said, I will see you guys later. I'm out of here, man. Peace.